Hey, all you heroes and ghouls, and welcome back to Hell Yeah Gaming Plays Danganronpa. And we just found Chihiro dead, so...
I'm sad, I liked her.
Yeah. That's not what you said when you first met her. You were like, oh, she's a little not confident in her self-character, I hate them.
Yep, I know. She grew on me.
I like the fact that she messed around with her dad's computer stuff, and instead of being mad at her, he was impressed and fostered her skill.
Yep.
That was
very sweet.
I was not expecting that, to be perfectly frank. All right. So now we just gotta, figure out who done did it. Let's get right on into it. And I just noticed something. Okay, so this is the last recording. This is the last episode we're recording of this session here. So I just want to point this out. We got to check out the men's locker room in the last episode when this place, the second floor, opened up to us, right?
Yep.
Or maybe not the last episode.
Yeah.
A couple in this session.
In this session.
All right. That poster of the buxom woman showing her TNA there was in the boys' locker room.
Is there something behind it? Or they had the same poster?
But this is the girls' locker room, and this is also a Japanese game from 11 years ago.
That's
with
fair.
A very traditional mindset.
That's fair.
So that right off the bat makes me think that the murder took place in the boys'
bathroom and not
boys'
here.
locker room, and someone moved it.
I'm also thinking with clairvoyant guy when he was mentioning I heard construction, and then we found out it's the Gatling gun. I think somebody was testing it.
Okay, interesting.
To see what they could pull and get away with, because they did mention that this would have to be a master killer, so he'd have to account for that and figure out how to do it.
Got it. Okay. So before we go any further, just as all the previous episodes of Chapter 2, we want to go ahead and put a quick trigger warning out there for everybody to let you know that I was approached and informed that this chapter, this case here, has some content in here that many do consider to be transphobic. The specifics, I don't know entirely. I'm not sure when it's going to come out or what the details of it are. But that is a thing to make sure to put out there for everyone so that you're aware that it is coming.
Yep. We haven't run into it yet, but that's why we keep doing this warning. We just don't know when we're going to run into it. All right.
First of all, I'd better check and see what the Monokuma file... Wow, it is late. Okay.
Okay, we're going to skip that.
I was totally going to English. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Dang. I said the Japanese stuff better than the English stuff. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly.
So probably that barbell right there.
It's got blood on it. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nice!
Yay!
Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullets. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh?
You're not going to talk to me about Blue Eyes White Dragons again, are you?
No, of course not. I'm gonna talk to you about the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon now. Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life points without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
Oh, you're making this fun.
But you were blatantly saying that you're in it for yourself and everyone else is an enemy.
Yep, so why do you want to work with me?
Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. Alright, then pay me. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
Oh, so you want my luck?
To solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. Chosen? Whoa, no. You gotta keep making Yu-Gi-Oh references. We're not on to Pokemon now. Makoto, I choose you! Use foresight. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
I don't think it's much of an honor.
So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
I mean, he is an asshole.
Let's go.
He switched it right I was in mid-sip.
Sorry.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around here. The only time we're ever allowed to stand around is when we're playing a children's card game. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one.
Alright.
Alright, well, let's, look around. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean that this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Doi.
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. It clearly wasn't a children's playing card.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at the blood splatter. Fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have splattered during the murder.
Was the carpet moved here too?
That's the only thing I can think of. Poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder.
Okay, so let's move over here.
Okay. Look at the bloodlust again.
Just add it to the thing.
The word bloodlust is written. What's the meaning behind it?
Bloodlust. Somebody's out for blood. I mean, that's pretty much the definition of the word.
Right. I could feel the life draining out. I'm not doing Makoto's voice unless it's actual dialogue now, just because I found that Makoto's voice is actually the one that destroys my throat the most.
Okay.
So that's just how it's gonna be, at least for the rest of this recording session, since it's only one more episode. But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to? Is that what you want to say? I could read your moves, Yuki. I wonder about that.
Can we please just examine the body a little closer, because I know you don't want to look at it, but I do.
But Makoto's a little bitch.
He is. He's the most useless character.
No, he's not the most useless character.
No, you're right. That's Togo.
We have Hiro.
No, Hiro is actually kind of useful sometimes.
I mean, he's funny. That's about.
He gave us he had the crystal ball thing, and he gave us the little hint with the Gatling gun. He's useful sometimes.
Oh, well, we don't know that what he heard was the Gatling gun, but,
I mean, Monokuma confirmed it was gunfire.
He said it could be explosion.
Wait, yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I use his locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning.
Which would actually be a good time if nobody knows you're there.
Yeah. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came here to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Toko?
So then whoever she had come with her probably did it.
Yep.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else.
It's a possibility, I think.
Alright, Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullets. Nice. Alright, Mondo, what you got for us? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong.
Was she a girl? Or at least assigned male at birth?
That seems to be...
That's my hunch.
That seems to be where things are going. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about all that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex.
Which would explain why she would have been in the male locker room because of the frickin' Gatling gun.
If the handbook is assigned male and not female, yes. Yep. I can't help wondering what it might be. And it would also explain Chihiro not wanting to
come with the other two.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at probably a guy murderer then. So.
Wait a second. Mondo referred to Chihiro as
a dude. It's probably Mondo.
No, Mondo! Don't betray my feelings like that. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. New clues only magically appear when you cast a spell card. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up in the wrong person this time. Yeah, I agree with you there. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Oh my god. Do not
Makoto, it's literally the doorway into the place where the body is. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Or you could just provide some information, and that's not even the scene of the crime, idiot.
Except I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it is. That poster was in the boys' room. Yeah, a bunch of stuff
So
there.
probably this.
Check the Gatling gun. Maybe the gun was used. No, then Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Right.
Is one of no, none of that's missing.
Yeah, that all seems to be a flotation donut. Right. I don't think the camera. Even as Chihiro is being murdered, but the mastermind was just sitting there watching. Yep.
Yep.
How about? Well, hit tab then, I guess. See what's. Right. Oh, the keycard readers.
Oh yeah.
Okay. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Like this. Has he been domesticated?
And I think it's more like because he's a rich douchebag.
Listen, quickly and sharply. I can't imagine that sharp.
Well, sharper than that because of the microphone, but.
Yeah.
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl...
Erotic terrorist.
The ceiling mounting Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then...
We need the logs.
Oh man, I forgot to turn on the timer for this episode. Oh no!
That means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room.
In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Because that's what I do. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited.
But stealing it isn't.
Yeah. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's handbook is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since dead people can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have had to loan it, so,
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya. Get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Well then. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Alright, card reader added to the truth bullet.
I mean, you could always borrow without asking, so it's still stealing.
Yeah, we came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does this mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Yeah, dumbass. Okay.
So, the door out, which is just, blocked big time. Well, look around left and right. I'm sure that whatever we're looking for isn't part of the door at all. Ah, there's some stuff. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. 3 e-handbooks.
Oh,
Ooh,
so...
what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance the other day. Except there's nothing that happens by chance, because I'm destined for victory. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
Oh, and 2 girls have already died.
Right, Junko and Sayaka are both dead as a doornail. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turn on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Ooh, Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations,
Blah, blah,
loaning, blah, blah,
blah,
blah.
blah,
We
blah.
literally just did this. I see, yeah, now I understand. Alright.
Alright.
So the dead people's handbooks are here. What?
Yep.
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes.
It may not be Leon's.
After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Yep. That was a brutal death.
Brutal death.
You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
But is there any kind of marks
fractures or...
Hey! Hey!
What?
The E-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking in any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Or Chihiro, who's a computer genius, figured it out.
Possibly, yeah.
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But, you might ask, how could that be?
Yeah, that's a pretty big question there. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
Oh, it's been unplugged?
Maybe the battery's dead? Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something still bothers me. Broken E-handbook. Yeah, that's absolutely crucial.
Yep.
Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite. What? Okay. So, what you talking about, Byakuya? I'd talk to him again just to be like, what?
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Honestly, if it is a student here and not a separate character, my money's on the detective.
Oh, okay. Kyoko, huh?
Yep.
Since
Because we don't know what she's the ultimate at.
Okay.
Hiding under a masculine name would throw suspicion off of her.
Well, the internet gave the serial killer that name.
Well, yeah,
So
so
we don't-
they assumed it was a male, and she could run with that.
Yeah.
She's really good at picking up on little small details, which we could say that's detective, or we could say that she's experienced at leaving a clean crime scene.
Okay.
So, if it's not a separate character, that's where my money's going. I can't see anybody else who would be.
Okay, well...
Unless it's Toko's other personality.
Good. Yeah, when they picked her back up, she was behaving very differently and treating a dead body like nothing.
Yep. So those are my two bets if this is not a separate character.
Okay. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Reaction! I extremely doubt it that Genocide Jack is the killer on
This one.
for one major reason, which I normally shouldn't have, but since I looked at the gift lists,
Yeah.
because the killer is going to be killed right after this trial.
Oh, fun.
We would never have the opportunity to give gifts to Jack.
That's fair. Okay.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They only use 1-star monsters with no effects. Who does that? They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, some serial killers do have a body count.
That high.
But that's also serial killers in, like, America, where there's big, wide expanses of land and a lot more opportunity. This is Japan, where everywhere is crammed elbow to elbow with people. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
Why are you asking that? Because we've already had 3 deaths.
Right.
Four deaths.
Right, at this point, yeah, 4. You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Oh, are we going to the archives now?
Okay. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go past and then ignore this reaction. Ah, here we go. A basis to believe it. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
Archive room?
Clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Okay.
Ah, hey you two! Oh.
Ah, owie!
Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
Someone die? But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
Okay. What happened?
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down. Okay, Hina?
But it's like an emergency.
Okay. Owie, my ears. You
Sorry.
keep...
Sorry.
What? No, not you. I'm doing my bit with her name. In emergency, what happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right?
And her alternate personality wasn't triggered by the blood.
Yes, indeed. Well, like I said, she treated the body like it was nothing. What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make... oh, yeah, he said it. I did not expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Maybe he does have a soft spot for Toko.
No, I don't think he does.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. On account of us saying that that's where we were going. Okay. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? I guess we gotta talk to Aoi first or something.
You guys are too slow. Well, we're not Olympians either, so...
Right? You're an Olympic level athlete, girl. He's a rich dick and I'm a normal kid. I think you're just too fast.
So what's the emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in a room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. See what she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and all she kept saying was this... She kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
Abracadabra, alakazam, bibbidi bobbidi boo.
She needs Senpai to talk to her.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright.
Alright, can we do this now?
Now we can do this a bit. Might as well give it a shot, yeah. The door swung open slowly and silently.
Ew,
Whoa.
she is not looking good.
Right? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you. Pulling yourself
All
up
that
in your room.
vibrating, she could, like,
Leave me
turn her into a washing machine.
I know, right?
Yeah, sure thing. But Could you open up just for a second?
Senpai's with me.
Can you just open up emotionally is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, allow it. Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, I called that earlier.
Yeah, you did. You're good. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. Well, hey, that means that that means that Toko is the ultimate writer and the ultimate murderous fiend. Why she get 2 titles?
And if someone dies, could it be like her other personality metaphorically dies? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Yeah, because she barricaded with her bed or something.
Yeah, probably. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered... No! She basically just admitted to being Genocide Jack. Is that why Toko's so scared?
Oh my goodness! One of the items you can give Jack is that suitcase. That makes sense.
I guess, if they're the same person.
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her.
That or Jack likes stuffing people in suitcases.
Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Senpai's right here.
Yeah, right? Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
I mean, his response was whatever, so... Byakuya stood in front of her door, rang the doorbell. After a few moments... Yo!
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're also so annoying. Byakuya!
It's Byakuya.
Honestly, I said that earlier, so you know what? Screw it. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on.
Byakuya.
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 I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
That doesn't sound like something that you can just decide.
Nope.
Door slam shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
Wait, she said she couldn't keep her promise, and he already knew.
Who that was.
He already knew who she was. Ooh.
Hold
Oh,
on.
hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
I think you have all the idea.
Oh, I think that you're deflecting. It's reasonable to assume that she's got a delusion of that, but I think that you absolutely know what you're talking about.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Okay, without waiting for a reply, he sped away. Byakuya! Bacula!
Byakuya!
Yeah, you're right. That's that. We'll call him Bacula from now on. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything.
Can we finally go to the damn archives?
He just kept walking, okay. Finally stopped in front of a certain room. Archive? Library, yeah! Come on, let's go. Yes, we must be getting into the archive now. Woo! If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Alright! More books! Whoa, so many books and files! And so much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Ooh, if he's saying that there's enough important shit in here to yeah.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths for a commoner. You mean, like, members of the Diet or sub-Diet? No, I mean the real ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows.
Okay, so the mastermind.
If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? Okay, so you're getting into some crazy conspiracy theory stuff now, I think. Ooh, desk lamp. That's the same one that he was using to read at the... yeah.
Yep.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever
whoops.
floats your boat. Right. Control the world. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, boy. I wonder how deep he's going to go into this conspiracy theory stuff.
Yep. Pretty deep.
Stuff tight with files. Picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Nope, just unlock.
No, I'm just grabbing shit.
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original's kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you... Okay.
Who the hell is gonna care?
Okay. I think something needs to change along with his name here. He's no longer Byakuya, based on Seto Kaiba. He is now Bakula, QAnon supporter. And he needs a different Yu-Gi-Oh voice because at this point, he is no longer cool enough to be Seto Kaiba. So instead, I'm going with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged joke, and from now on, I'm giving him the voice of Paradox.
Okay.
My plan is great.
Oh, it's like the priest with Princess Bride, too.
Kind of. Judging by the smudges of the dust, looks like there was something inside.
Oh, it looks like the lamp.
I wonder what it was. That was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
Okay, that voice is gonna get annoying real fast.
Good. It's the voice he deserves.
I have to stick with this asshole for another couple sessions. Please don't.
You will. If I have to endure his insanity and dumbness, you do too. Well, I'm not even you skipping things before I'm even being able to
Yeah,
read
because
it.
I don't want to hear that voice.
Those things were filled with graphic disturbance. It's the kind of thing any normal person would ever... I will smack you, girl.
Stop using the voice. I will seriously.
No!
Yes.
It's funny!
No, it's not. It's aggravating.
Ah, come on. Well, I can't give him Seto Kaiba because he's too dumb now. He's dumb, man. What do you want me to do?
Not that voice.
He's dumb! Internal documents for the police eyes only. God, what? Well, what can I do? If you won't let me have this, what can I do?
I have to spend this time with this guy. Please don't.
If I can't have this, then what can I do?
Use your normal voice.
No!
Yes.
I'm not associating him with my real voice.
I mean, yeah, that was obvious, dude. Bacula.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Do
'cause
a vampire voice. He's Bacula.
He's not cool enough to be a vampire.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see.
Now that I can tolerate.
Isn't magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps The mastermind may want to have provided us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. No, I can't do it. No, it doesn't work. Dang it, what can I do here? It's gotta be something to reflect how stupid this is.
I mean, they keep killing chicks, so I can take them over.
Let's see. Of everyone who's died, yeah, only one's been... Okay, fine. You take over.
I will take him over.
Fine, you take Byakuya. You take the asshole.
It's wrong. You still can't believe it.
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
Because I'm fucking better than you. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? These things don't... I'm gonna do Riddler. That's what I'm gonna do. These things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
I mean, that is totally anything to do is think he has all the information, sometimes is actually right, but cheats. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? Right, Batman? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, there's no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you have read all these documents and more than once?
Yeah, because I'm better than you.
But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togomi family have access to any variety of government-related documents.
Document-related governments.
I know, right? That includes foreign powers as well as domestic, you pea-brain.
How is that possible?
In other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows.
Oh my god!
Not that you can piece it together. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will and prove myself to Batman.
We get it. You're QAnon. Moving on.
But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Like the GCPD files. Which is why I proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Because he's so stupid.
And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was a little riddle for me to solve. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here, except the ones I stole from Commissioner Gordon. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Except me.
Huh?
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Except me, of course, because I'm a genius. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now,
Well, phrasing.
yeah. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
Mm-hmm. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
Unless they either are Jack, or they have ties to the police, which could be Detective Girl.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us? Dun, dun, dun!
Things are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. At least not the one that I didn't set up. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
I am not getting down on my knees and begging for anything from you, you crazy. You're just insane. Right. Filled with graphic disturbing. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the one about the root powers from the blah blah blah.
A desk lamp.
Yep, slightly to the left. Yeah, right there.
It's probably the board.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The box.
Definitely looked at that. Extension cord is what was there. I think the extension cord is what Chihiro was tied up with.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it was a jump rope, but you might be right. Okay, we're gonna talk to him and see if there's something past that.
Byakuya, okay, what are
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time.
you and you're just skipping ahead on things.
I thought it was gonna be like because I had to do the
Reaction?
yeah, we had to skip like last time. Sorry. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Ooh, murder cases of Genocide Jack, top secret. That's how you know it's legitimate. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Okay, well, I can instantly tell you where things are very different from the scene of the crime here.
Oh yeah. There's no scissors, nothing.
Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. These are all men.
Okay, yep. And then the scissors were apparently custom made with each pair left at the scene of the crime material construction. But they don't have scissors here except in those little sewing kits.
Right.
So he had to improvise.
Komatsura Turababa. Hey.
It was just the names you read before.
No, it was different.
Why do we need to read all the names?
All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
We could also do a handwriting check for this too.
Yeah, I think the font on the bloodlust in those pictures were different as well.
Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? Oh no! Ugh. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
Which I called earlier.
Yes, indeed.
So in other words,
The key point here is the culprit may well have a split personality.
A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story.
Except it's not that unbelievable because we know who it is.
But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Well, no, because DID is a very real thing.
Yep.
Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
Which it might, because it's like so much murder in a short time.
Right? You've gone through a lot of shit in a really short time.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Besides, I've got to go plan my next trap for Batman.
Wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Like finalizing my plans for Batman.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Alright then. Goodbye to you too, jerk. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around.
And you expected anything different.
Right? At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. One of us.
One of us.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble. And to do that, there's somewhere I need to investigate one more time. But I don't know what I said before this, because N keeps skipping things.
I thought you said you weren't going to read these anymore because you couldn't do that voice.
No, I said I wasn't reading them in Makoto's voice.
Ah.
I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check out the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some useful info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can.
So we're going to do the locker rooms and then probably wrap up this episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Where are we?
Yes, that's the direction. That is the direction you need to go. One moment while I excuse myself to blow my nose.
Cool.
Oh, hey, I get to come back to... Cool.
Hifumi!
Hifumi! I love to voice Hifumi. Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit!
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me! Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
Oh, that's going to come out in trial unit.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, get over Celeste.
Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
Unless Toko's the obvious one.
Right.
But it could be Celeste, because she also does that thing where it gets a little weird.
Okay, poster. This poster, it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room.
Yep.
Right? A boy band? That's
Yep.
totally girls' locker room material, yeah. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Okay.
I'm not sure I want to know. We're in the boys' locker room. Okay, well, while I'm here, maybe try to get a nice token, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, nope, no nice token for us. Alright then, moving right along. Pool time. Do we need to be in here, though? I don't think there's anything we need here in the pool room.
No, but I like to at least look and see if I can find a token.
That's true. Hey!
There we go.
No clues, but nice coin.
Yes.
Yeah, leave the pool. That's Hina's environment anyway.
Okay, did that.
Alright.
Thing over here.
I like how that punching bag just got like real small. Yes. Camera.
Okay, there's nothing else here to look at.
Okay.
Yep.
Guess we'll check out the girls' locker room again. And we've got to find Celeste as well.
Yep, I think it's a different handwriting.
Yeah. Kyoko, what you got for us, girl? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
None of your beeswax.
wow.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the burner.
But
So then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice.
the One Piece?
You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. Probably that busted one.
It could be, yeah.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely not worth worrying. That's definitely worth worrying about. Not worth. Jeez. It is late! Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway.
Like I said, I wasn't liking this blood coming underneath her legs.
Bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position.
Which I think you're right with the extension cord.
This rope has a plug? Yep, there we go. It wasn't a rope at all. Think about it, that's not the only thing that concerns me. Fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended, and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But
I'm looking
all
really
of those-
I'm looking really closely at the bloodlust before it goes on.
all of these deaths were by stabbing,
Yeah.
and they're all suspended by scissors.
Yep.
What does this all mean? Status of the body. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again.
The library.
Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Then what was the point of doing all of that with Byakuya?
I know, right? Chihiro's presence was here, especially weak. Her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Dude had a real complex about being
Yeah,
weak.
dude had a real complex about it. Yeah, we talked to you about this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing new here.
Right, which is he still called Chihiro dude.
Yep. So how would he know that?
Still, one more thing I need to check. Okay. Do the poster. Check the poster again. The bloodstained poster. The blood is on. Big-breasted swimsuit model. Girls' locker room doesn't seem the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right! Boys' locker room is the popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms.
I think we already did earlier.
Sakura and Hina are the ones
Oh,
who
yeah.
are here all the time.
So let's try talking to her again.
You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Yep.
There we go. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Yes. So, because it's covered in blood, they switched the
Carpets.
carpet and the poster.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing else we can gain here, so we're gonna go upstairs real quick. Alright, talk to
Yay.
you. Yes.
Yes, leave the area. Maybe Hina would be able to shed some light on the posters if we know where she's at.
Well, I'll look for it in a minute because we're right here by the library. Ah,
Right, yeah. Absolutely, you're right. To the library! The library.
I don't know why you have to go to the archives to look at that, but I'm gonna look at this.
Yes. The lamp won't turn on. Oh, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But the last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here.
So someone's trying to, someone's gonna try to frame him for it.
Or maybe
He's the killer.
He is, because it's his extension cord that was used.
Yep.
And he knows all about
The case.
he knows all about the Genocide Jack case because of his family's position.
But why would he show that to you? Because
To get people to think it's Toko.
that's fair.
Take another look at the case file. It's gone! The only one who could do that is Byakuya.
So he has it, okay, to make you look crazy.
Maybe. Extension cord was there. I guess we just gotta bust out of here and talk to Byakuya then. Yes. Desk lamp. It's dark.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess talk to Byakuya about pulling that case file out, I guess. Because, he is the only one who
Would know about it.
Oh, and he's gone. He was here, and now he's not.
Well, he wasn't here when he came in, no.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
Oh.
Okay,
He was.
so let's check our
Okay.
map. I think I'm the only one
Okay.
upstairs. Library.
Oh, do we still
Archive.
have stuff to do in the library?
No, those are just indicators of where you need to look for information.
Hmm.
Ah, I hit the wrong thing. That's not what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Hero, we don't care about. I highly doubt he has anything to say. Yeah, we've already been.
Yeah, see, those just indicate. She's in the warehouse and the dining hall.
Yep. Aui's in the dining hall. We definitely want to go check her out for the posters. And then, Celeste. She apparently saw something important.
Or she's lying.
True. We can't trust anyone. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought about talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh,
Interesting.
I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right.
Hmm.
Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Interesting.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened.
Well, that's true, I guess.
You get what you deserve, I suppose.
Okay, well, you're a dick.
Yeah.
She went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow.
I mean, there's the incinerator.
True.
Let's see.
Or they could just store it in their room or like anything else.
Yep. So let's go here.
Who knows who is got the trash duty right now, though?
Yeah, that's fair.
The only person who could have possibly gotten rid of evidence without being on trash duty is already dead.
Yep.
Okay, dining hall. Hina, what have you got for us? Oh, Hina, how's Toku doing? Toko, jeez.
Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
A donut, of course.
Of course?
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Alright,
I agree with that.
I'm cool with that. You know what, Hina? We alright. We alright.
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex?
No, it's
No, not at all.
Not even remotely.
Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Yeah, that's... Oh! Looks like trial time is here.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the
I mean, at
moment
least he's
you've
honest
been
about
waiting
that.
for.
I know, right?
You remember where to meet, right?
Yes,
Yep,
but we'll have to do
sure
it next episode.
Please
Yep.
go through the red door on the first
So,
floor
thank
of
you
the
all
store.
so much for watching. Hey, this has been fun. I'm sure the eagle-eyed viewers here among us have been able to kind of pick up on where things are getting iffy. But it's still a pretty fun situation. So right now, my money is on either Mondo, which will make me very sad, or Byakuya. And then with him trying to frame Toko
I agree.
with everything.
I'm not discounting the possibility that Kyoko's Genocide Jack either.
That would be weird, since Toko has basically already admitted to it, but okay.
Well, no, because again, or not Toko, Kyoko.
Yeah. So Toko has basically admitted to being Genocide Jack as it is.
Yeah, but we don't know what Kyoko's the best at.
I mean, yeah, we don't know what Kyoko's whole thing is.
So, that's not where my money is, but I'm not discounting the possibility is what I'm saying.
Okay, fine, fair enough. So, if you enjoyed this episode, then hit that like button. Hit it really hard. Just really slap the hell out of it. And show this video to a friend. That's some extra special homework that I'm assigning to you right now. If you do, A+. If you don't, I will find you in your house.
We'll give you to Murder Bear.
Yeah, we'll hand you over to Monokuma for punishment. Alrighty, go ahead, and if you haven't yet done so, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you can be updated on all upcoming episodes. And with that out of the way, guys, time to leave a comment down below. Donuts. What's your favorite donut?
Sugar-coated.
That's a good one. My favorite donut is yes. Anyone who knows me knows I have a big sweet tooth and that my favorite is donuts.
Yep.
I will get, dozen boxes for myself and just eat it all gone.
No.
Donuts are amazing. Owie might be my official girlfriend now. So,
Aren't you married?
I can have my fantasies.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
All right. You all have a fantastic rest of your day, and donuts need to get a great big hell yeah!